I had him in my grasp. Dora, I have a favor if you're not too busy. My task means I no longer can oversee the renewal project around here. Would you attend to it?
Wait, you're asking me to watch over the total transformation of this entire encampment into some ultimate haven for shades and outcasts?
I know I can count on you. I'll provide the materials. You'll be the main point of contact.
Okay, fine.
Great.
What shall it be, witch?
Let's make it happen.
Very well.
Now this is a real top-of-the-line candle mill.
Huh. This seems promising.
Yeah, sure. You won't stop till every bit of ground is covered in rugs, huh?
Fool! I am not susceptible to mere baubles such as this.
Ah, just kidding. Totally susceptible. Gimme.
At last I have discovered a vulnerable point in your defenses.
Good evening.
Will this truly come to pass?
A pitch-black stone has been here this entire time, and I failed to detect it.
It was inert just recently, Lord Moros. Until your grandparent gave me an idea for how to see.
Well, it's just... Chaos and my sisters didn't always get along. Chaos wanted everything to be possible, while the Fates, their desire is for things a certain way. But they would all agree that you should use the stone as...
Nothing like a pitch-black stone to bring the
Right.
Moonlight, guide us home tonight.
I have to get back to the hunt here soon, though not just yet.
Speaking as someone with no small experience starting wars, I gotta say, just because I'm not working for Kronos, doesn't mean I don't respect what he's been able to achieve.
Eris, that was one of the worst sentences I think I've ever heard.
Go look at what he's done, objectively, and tell me I'm wrong.
No, thank you.
Lots of shades around.
Let's see what we can do.
You got it.
It's decided.
Uh-huh.
I think a hanging light would go quite nicely over there.
Pretty spiffy.
Appreciate the deal. Now we wait. Been meaning to try this. Askion Kataski. So mote it be. Whatever I no longer need, I can recycle now. On behalf of Eris. Grow and flourish. Why all the rancor towards Narcissus, by the way? I see how he could be a little irritating, but he doesn't seem all that bad.
Should have seen what he did to this poor nymph. Absolutely broke her heart, didn't...
Didn't take you for the sentimental type. I thought you concerned yourself with worse than lovers' quarrels.
Narcissus cared only for himself, not for anyone around him. Had to make an example of him. He wound up madly in love with his own reflection, till the day he died.
So now he's a shade in the underworld, and still staring longingly into his own eyes.
Hey, you're the witch, not me.
They're easily misused. Which cards reflect my path? Not quite. The lovers. I'm at my limit. interesting. Thought I had more.
The time to prove yourself has finally come. So are you gonna earn the gifts of the Veil over there? Or...
Eternal glory. If such a thing may come to those who manage to achieve extraordinary feats, so be it. But to chase glory as a goal unto itself, that can't be right.
But our ways can change, wouldn't you say? We mustn't become mired in the olden ways of doing things. Though I don't mean to pressure you, kiddo. It's just, I think you ought to get what's yours is all.
I'll think about it. Let's see here. What is the will of night? This goes no farther. Knight's testament can wait. For the realm.
Do you swear?
The oath.
Beware, young one.
More to be done up here. Moonlight, guide me. I'm grateful, Daedalus. All laid to rest.
My, isn't that the glimmer of a golden apple on you, love? I knew you had good taste. Their uses are more plentiful than you can imagine. Brew the most delicious nectar, distract beautiful rivals, initiate great wars, you name it.
What else is here? out of there.
Aphrodite's blessing on you, Em. Impressive work. Her graces are in very high demand. Much as she likes getting involved in personal affairs, yours surely is a special case.
Done here. Oh.
Let it soak.
Greetings, Witch.
The bronze of the fallen. The most outrageous bit of hearsay has been wafting lately on the winds about what ails the mountain of the gods. You've been heading that way. What's going on?
If the hearsay concerned an ancient and enormous monstrosity looking to crush Olympus to pieces, assuming the Titan's legions don't achieve it first, it's not hearsay.
Oh my. Then I know which monstrosity you mean. And you intend to challenge him and all the rest? You're entirely mad, sorceress. But so's the world over. So mote it be.
I'm grateful, milady.
Another nectar bottle you can spare on my behalf? Oh, this shall be a splendid compliment with several much less pleasant ingredients, whose aroma this ought to disguise.
I shudder to think what concoction you have in mind, though trust you shall make use of that in service to our cause.
Tread lightly, sorceress.
The barrier's lost some of its strength. Shades, I release you. Olympus calls.
Whenever you should bravely face Typhon again, I shall subdue him with my lightning bolt as soon as possible. But I cannot risk leaving my palace here for long. I'm only able to at all when you distract him first.
A boon for another.
There you are. The black coat, Knight's veil and final defense, now yours. You bear a grave responsibility to wield it properly, or unleash such destruction. Night Bloom.
righty. Greater strength. Next up. Heracles.
Enjoy the silence, sister. They're mine.
The time sign's back. Tear it apart.
Hades.
Good.
Enjoy the show, you gods. Fuh. Sure you don't want to give me only half the bottle there? Seeing as I'm nearly half a god. I got their strength, but seldom get their luxury.
Nothing's gained from luxury in excess anyway. But there are times a little doesn't hurt. May this soothe your spirit when the occasion arises.
Our fathers sure made a mess of things for us, didn't they, sister? Born to the mightiest of gods, yet living like outcasts. Like bloody animals.
It's Kronos that made a mess of things. If he'd have just stayed dead, we'd be at peace. And together with our father.
Have you met our fathers? Sure, we're in the midst of an interminable war, but at least we're far away from them. Enough of this.
All done. Now to get out of here. In the name of Hades. Cool and brisk.
Heard you were back. Don't even try and sneak by. What, you think you were gonna catch me napping here? Not gonna happen.
It might. If you keep blocking my path, you'll get another thrashing, and you'll be sound asleep again in no time. That what you want?
Oh, got a dilemma on my hands. I'm always sleepy, yeah. But I'm always hungry, too. Guess that makes this a can't-lose proposition. Just a quick bite.
Not this!
sleep again. My claim. Into the purse. Could try a different one. Moving on. Sticklers. Hold still.
Enjoy.
Something of value there.
Iron. I should be able to avoid this lot. For the underworld. There's my order.
Hello, flower.
A moment of reprieve.
I choose otherwise. That's good. Next vessel. You're going to let me pass. Need a target. Ships have fallen in that maw.
Of soil, a branch of tree. She's back! So you have seen the great monstrosity with your own eyes, have you, Pop?
And what connection would that be?
Yet there he is, where you'll be going soon. Who only knows the limits of our world and... Our Lady protect you.
That's potent. Some assistance, please. Victory!
A rescue from the rift. Show me that, please.
Sorry to interrupt.
Hello.
That last note you got me was so good. Can't even imagine what it would have been like while I was still alive. Wasn't going to ask for another, but since you're offering...
I'm offering, so here. Maybe it's even better now that you're Shade. You mortals had to eat and drink out of necessity, but nectar helps fulfill a different kind of need. Olympus, I accept this message.
You really went and took on Typhon, eh? I caught a glimpse of him. As close as I dare fly to that huge storm. He could have squished you like a bug. Although I guess bugs can't use magic to escape.
And bugs have wings, kind of like you. But yes, I can attest to Typhon's size and strength. Fortunately, I'm quicker, and have every god and goddess on Olympus backing.
Well, their might pales in comparison to my inventions here. Oh, I shouldn't even jest like that. You don't suppose they heard? Don't tell them I said anything. Good idea.
Thanks.
All right, I'm off.
See you. End of the line.
Look what washed up. Okay, what in the hell is that you've got on, babe? You could use a change of...
Oh, you must be referring to the black coat. You're right that it's not necessarily my preference for attire, but it's not primarily for show. You'll understand in a moment.
Wait, I remember the black coat. So that's what it looks like? And I thought the adamant rail looked ridiculous. Yeah, burn it all down! Hey, what gives? How about this? Come here, babe. Look out below. Sorry. I thought that we were friends.
Buzz off. There. This is it. Now for the climb. You shouldn't have crossed me. More?
I am your guide.
A chaos gate. Up here. The power of Casinth.
Another round, you say? Well, I don't see why not. Welcome.
Have you any idea why this mountain has been shaking ceaselessly? Doubtless to the occasional dismay of your honor.
Yes, I do. Sometimes the feasting gets a little rowdy, if you know what I mean. With all the dancing and whatnot. Uncle Poseidon's not the only Earthshaker on Olympus.
No. Typhon has awakened. The father of all monsters now threatens your own father's palace. You can ignore Kronos somehow, fine. Prometheus, perhaps. But not this.
Oh no! Typhon's out there! Come to ruin everything! Whatever will we do?
See that, baby? Nobody cares. Whatever happens, happens. And we're gonna feast until it does, no matter what. Nice try with that one, though. Any of these? Right on.
Lady Athena.
Huh. Try as I might to consider each possibility. Partaking of nectar in the midst of this conflict that we're in is quite unthinkable. Still, it's something to look forward to.
If it's something to look forward to, then it's a greater gift than I thought. The idea of a sip of nectar while at peace, it does sound good. Have you confronted Prometheus before? You mentioned he's been able to elude you. Perhaps he knows he'd stand no chance against...
I knew Prometheus prior to all this. I suppose our tendencies toward matters of the mind connected us. You know that he stole the gift of fire from mortal kind. Well, he also gave them reason from me. Some of them, anyway.
I shudder to think what mortals must have been like before they had any reason. Although perhaps Prometheus ought to have kept some reason for himself.
Perhaps he thinks he did, or has as much as he requires. Unfortunately, reason tends to be in lesser abundance than most would dare to admit. Now choose. I concur. To greater victory.
Wow, you must be Talos. Please tell me you're smarter than the other automatons around here. I'll have to take that as an absolutely not. Mindless machinery and nothing more. Life.
I regret not having had the opportunity to give you my regards whilst you were here, my kin. But the need to dispose of trespassers took precedence. I trust we may yet meet in time.
In the name of Hades. Let me help you. What's good here? Looking forward to this.
A brief word. Do you hear that? Typhon climbs the dark side of the mountain even now. Impressive that you cast him down before, but he shall not rest till the palace of Zeus lies in ruin.
He'll be destroyed, you along with him if that's what it takes. If he were truly unstoppable, you wouldn't be impeding my ascent. You're buying him time.
I am. It's strange to think that time can be a limited commodity even for deathless such as we. But no more stalling for now. Let's go. We never hesitate. You gods.
Revealing his plan.
Easily be stopped, you see. My wounds shall heal again.
Saw that coming. For me. from the oath. Go, Tula. Caught out. Tula never fails. Clean. Special delivery.
I have something for you.
Next floor. You've got your father's looks. Cry to your father. Olympus, I accept this message. Should have stayed shut. I accept this gift.
So, what did you think of Pop's Palace? Finally got to see the glory with your own eyes, a serious accomplishment given you're not supposed to be up here at all.
The Palace of Zeus wasn't like any place I'd ever seen. It's very beautiful, but very bright. I don't know how you all could live up there, but you must feel the same about where I'm from.
Well, I for one quite like it, Doc, but I've spent more time in the underworld than everybody else up here combined. As for the palace, at least it's kept us safe in all of this.
Let's keep it that way. I'll take it.
I'm impressed with how our great goddess of seasons here has taken to our war. The more personal we make it, the more bitterly we fight. Is that not so, dear Lady Demeter?
It was not I who made this personal, Ares. Perhaps if at some future point you have your own children and grandchildren taken from you, then you shall understand. For now, however, you need but to comply.
War rages. Go, Tula. And caught. It's a storm gullet.
Olympians, let's give him everything we've got. You have him down, Melinope. Fight on! We'll hold the palace. Keep them occupied.
To all my family on the mountain, let me pass. That's the sun. Does Kronos truly wish for such a place to be destroyed? Music.
Welcome.
We welcome you.
We got that monstrous fiend once more, young lady, thanks most certainly to you. Such courage in the face of catastrophe. And our palace remains safe and secure. And further reinforced, should Typhon try for us again.
You were splendid, my dear. Had things grown any more dire, we were preparing for a last resort a son of ours developed. But the cost of it is high indeed. Thus, you have saved us in more ways than one.
It's my pleasure to have been of service to our family, Queen Hera, and to see the wonders of these halls once more. Perhaps we may yet permanently dissuade Typhons.
And what do you have in mind on that account? Our own research has yet to yield the force that could take Typhon without also taking this entire mountain down. He's even fiercer now than when he first attacked.
I've gathered useful specimens of Typhon's flesh, and we've been studying how we can use it in our craft. But we don't yet have meaningful progress to share.
Fleeting flowers in the springtime, craning to feel the morning.
Oh, come now. Driving back that monster more than once is progress meaningful enough. My lord husband thought that your first such victory could have simply been a fluke.
Now, what I said, dear wife, was that a single victory against Typhon did not prove more such victories could be achieved. But now you've demonstrated otherwise, Melinoi, and spurred our hope that we shall rid ourselves of this foul menace soon enough.
King Zeus, Queen Hera, by your leave I ought return with what I found, in case it leads to new discoveries about how we can do just that. Thank you all for your continued aid.
You have our gratitude in kind.
It's good to see you again, cousin. Just as I was beginning to fear my song would be tonight's sole source of cheer.
Lord Apollo, good to see you too. Please give my regards to the others. I would have liked to meet, but I'd best be getting back.
Of course, you must be on your last legs. The others surely would have liked to see you too, especially your grandmother. But they couldn't leave their posts. Please accept our apologies, and let us help you to return.
Tell Lady Demeter and everyone I wish them well. Goodbye for now, everyone. May you be safe and well when next... Return to Shadow now. Back from the palace.
Prometheus, Titan of foresight. Yeah.
Hey, is everything all right with you, Dora? I didn't mean to upset you with talks of Titans when last we spoke.
I'm good, Mel. I don't get mad much anymore, really, and don't get weirded out either. It's just... something about the name Prometheus. It's like... it meant something to me.
But Prometheus was imprisoned for eons prior to this point. If you remember him, it's from a while back.
I'd be ancient history. But I hardly remember yesterday. Don't know how come I'd remember something from that long ago. Not that I do remember anything from then, except...
Except what?
Just a feeling. But it isn't great. I'm starting to get the feeling maybe I liked this stuff back when I had eyeballs and so on.
Doesn't matter whether you liked it then. What matters is you like it now. I'm fine, really.
Back from the cold.
Gods and goddesses upon Olympus, fight. So mote it be.
Scoured the surface.
May I?
Oh, good.
up the rain-soaked mountain, when out of the dark came a roar so deafening it shook Olympus to its roots. And with it came Typhon himself, more vengeful even than before. What then, goddess?
We fought. I prevailed. Oh, blast. I was supposed to weave a yarn. He kept trying to crush me with his chin, but I evaded and clambered to the top of his head, where I drove the Sister Blade's limb and Oros into his brain.
Oh, quite gruesome at the end there, I like it. My only criticism, if I may, is that all too many tales involving huge monstrosities resolve that way. What if he were to swallow you whole, only for you to cut yourself out of his gullet?
I was just getting to that part. Odysseus, how about alleviating the rigors of all this tactical planning with a visit to the springs?
I really do appreciate the offer, goddess. Just, I reckon your headmistress would rather I stay here. You understand, don't you?
Maybe some other time.
Kronos must believe he has the upper hand now that Olympus has the father of all monsters bearing down on them night after night. But he has made a grave mistake.
Typhon cannot be controlled. If he no longer had Olympus to contend with, he would probably come after Kronos next. There must be some way we can redirect his rage.
If not his rage, the very nature of his being. I have always taught you that our craft is never to be used for destruction alone. But no rule is immutable. Let us use our enemy's strengths against them, to rid us of them all.
Disintegration of monstrosity. Headmistress, I was wondering if you might accompany me to the springs for a short while, if you're not overly preoccupied.
Well, I do believe I could use a bit of a soak. I've more knots in my back than that tree. Let's be quick about it then. These waters always seem to do the trick. But this is all right. Thank you for replenishing these waters. One of those details I had been meaning to get to, but alas.
You're very welcome, Headmistress. I appreciate your saying so, as I half thought you would admonish me for using magic and resources on this sort of thing.
Magic mostly is for self-improvement, Malinoi. Not a shortcut, mind you. And if an occasional scalding hot soak in the springs isn't self-improvement, then my concept of it must be very flawed.
I wish I could bring myself to relax. I feel like I'm wasting precious time while I'm here.
Time spent being good to oneself is never wasted. Unless you overthink it over much. We are here. Seize the moment ere it passes. A shame we cannot cook indefinitely in those springs, but a brief dip is better than none at all.
Out late again, huh?
Nightmare on offer. I'll take the special. A shipment's arrived. Typhon does not belong in this world. full grown. What can we do?
I, for one, was certain she'd prevail.
The Huntress unleashed.
Got it all charged up.
My will be done.
Best be a little cautious here.
Halfway to victory, kiddo. But to earn the gifts of the Veil, one must conquer the underworld, eh?
For the glory of the underworld and the everlasting rule of night, I would do...
Come on, what kind of attitude is that? You did the underworld already, now you just gotta do the surface, and the gifts are yours. First one of them, at least. Come on, do it.
Okay. Now for Kronos. It's now or never.
Since you're getting close to a breakthrough there with Gramps and Typhon and whatnot, don't want to rush you, Em, but this is me. I just can't help myself sometimes.
What else? Little spring in my step. I've blood to spare.
I understand the being you call Typhon presents a significant problem for the Olympians, and now also for you. I had not necessarily expected he and Kronos would join forces. Perhaps this is why I could not detect Typhon's reawakening.
Let's see how this goes. Ashes.
reagents.
There you are.
You do know we have barrels of this stuff up on Olympus, right? Used to, at least. Damn near forgotten what it tastes like, come to think.
May the good memories come flooding back. Whenever you have the time for it, of course.
Olympus managed to take Typhon down. I figure with your aid. Probably Sister Seleni's too. I guess I wasn't needed up there after all.
We drove the monster back, but I don't think we've properly discouraged him. Not yet, at least. Though I have a few ideas.
If your ideas involve an arrow in his eye, of which I hear he has a lot, let me know. Moonlight guide you home tonight.
Worth the risk.
How about these? Smart. Watch your step.
Let's do this again sometime. A cutthroat king specially for me. I'll not fall to some hired thug.
Old Typhon suffered a bit of a spill last night, but already is beginning to stir, Hermes reports. His target clearly is our summit. If only he were as easy to thwart as to predict.
Sure, why not? The exit wards are down. To be unseen is to be unscathed. Perhaps I'd better go. In shadow I serve. Hear me, on my authority. Better. Look upon me. bones for the broker.
Most of the ancient edifices that once housed the dead awaiting judgment within Erebus have since been taken by the woods.
It must have been magnificent. Can't they form an orderly queue?
Excellent selection.
Therefore make me one real proud if I expired from without proper cause.
Hephaestus, don't be mad. Olympus.
All right, we're squared away for now and break time's over. Back.
Good evening, boatman.
What's going on?
What's that you're brandishing? Ah, the nocturnal arms begin to show their myriad colors. The silver, you well know, is but one.
Each of the aspects of the arms of night represents a bearer from another time. I'm still learning the full extent of what they can do.
And I suspect you shall continue doing so. If nothing else, this ought to make things further interesting here for the both of us. Now, the crossed blades!
Need to recharge.
Hold! Just neither there. You arrived with not so much as a single cut or scrape, and thus depart. Such strength and agility as can stop time. Return to Shadow now.
Thank you, Headmistress.
Granddaughter, if there is one thing on which the accursed fates and I agree, it is that all eventually shall decay. All sprang from nothingness, and back into that chaos we shall...
Valuable enough. That's that. That briny smell. Tula, catch. victory. This is a stockfin. What a stench. Join me. Good. You're in my way. I'll have to do this again.
Colossal Typhon is an even greater threat than I could have imagined, my kin. How envious I felt, hearing the tales of our elders fending off the father of all monsters. But now we all are witness to his wild rage firsthand.
Peace can wait. The water spouts. Going in.
Hey, you look... Hey.
Nothing gets to you. A war rages between...
I don't keep secrets, Laurel. It's just that I don't care. If it doesn't affect me, it doesn't affect me. Good. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Thanks.
Must be concealed, lest we risk revealing too much about our plans and defense.
I see you have another customer, my lord. First come, first served, is it? I'll hurry it up.
Hey, girls! Well, if it isn't the little name dropper. Off to see your good friend Mr. Kronos again, hmm? He loves our act. You'll drown before you take his sponsorship away from us.
Oh, I'm not after any sponsorships from him, and we're not friends. We merely have some business to resolve, which you continue to...
Business? With him? Then you must be somebody's kid. No way you'd have connections like that on your own. You know, some of us had to earn our spotlight, lady. Let go.
Peace and quiet. For me. Which one would help? Long way down. Those poor shades. Suffer no more. Going to be a problem. Something changed about my chaos spoon. In the name of Hades. Yes. That was all of them. Illuminate my path. is not for you. Damn it. Phantoms be gone. In the name of Hades. Pray to focus. Can't do it.
I wish never to burden my mother the queen, so heavy is her crown, but she insists on being here, perhaps believing that my aid alone shall not suffice. Is that quite so, mother?
Spare me your concern, Ares, and whilst in company, address me not as mother. If I cannot trust you with basic matters of decorum, why ever should I trust the efficacy of your blessings?
Blood and darkness. Smackers. Superior might. Now for what's mine. in the name of Hades. Farewell, Lord Charon. Cerberus, it's me. Don't you remember? All these demons. Now I release you.
The princess once again somehow withstands the fate.
Go find your master now. Made it. So much dust. The bones. Going down. Maintenance access. They'll know I'm here.
My worshippers shall soften you up, if not stop you outright.
Out of my way. Out. Father.
To think that you might stop the Titan forever. In my youth, I could not believe we were related. Yet now I realize I've grown old and wretched and wrathful, like him.
Lord Father, it was my wrath that brought me to this point. And how can you possibly compare yourself? Look what the Titan did to you.
We did this to each other. Gods and Titans, doomed to live forever, yet learn nothing all the while. Do as you must, but take no vengeance in my name.
I don't plan to.
Indeed. May it be of use.
Thank you, Father.
Surprise. They say Kronos likes gold, so... Been waiting for this.
Come on, then.
I have this. That's that. Clearly underestimated you. First wager in a while. Been busy up top, breathing surface air. Thought maybe you came to your senses and left things to me.
Oh, I'm not finished here by any means. And evidently neither are you. Still at it like before. Quite difficult.
Oh, shut up.
Well, I'm off. Oh, great, the treasury. Out of my sight. The scent of blood. Three chambers still to go.
Very good.
If this was your attempt at humor, know that it...
Please understand, Grandmother. I need to calm her down.
I am not angry with you, granddaughter, and I admit I acted out of...
I see. Gold race. one chamber left. Can't do it. Confiscating stolen property. And now for the Titan. Enough of that. Greater strength.
At last.
You spoke before about the consequences of the past, of your own mistakes. Yet this is how you choose to rectify them. Your entire family is against you.
As ever. The only difference now is there are even more of you, all falling in line. You would excise me from my own family? Then very well. But this is the result.
You don't even want to rule the underworld or the surface, do you? You just want to get back at your children. How petty.
Each passing generation even quicker to judge than the last. Was I the perfect father? No. Otherwise my children would have been perfect as well. And now even you are caught in this...
Get him, goddess.
You cannot best my legion single-handedly. Mannerless child. Time is up. My patience has its limits. Unbelievable. Absurd. Well, this was certainly a treat, granddaughter. Again tomorrow night, perhaps.
Perhaps. So tell me, Titan, is this what having family about is like? Bitter feuds and snide remarks?
Oh, yes. This is the whole of it. I may have denied it to you, but I was doing you a favor. You shall see.
and scoop? To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. Night and darkness, guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
Strange, I think I feel a little stressed. While I'm asleep? Supposed to be calm. Is that? Good news, sister. It took some doing, but I managed to persuade our father to let me hang on to his favorite spear a while.
You did? That's great. But where is it? I found no trace of any such weapon when I passed through here.
I have it secure, except I felt a little hesitant about handing it over. Or however you mean to get hold of it across this astral psychic, whatever you call it.
Zagreus, I need that spear. We need that spear. What misgivings could you possibly be having now?
Melinoe, you're asking me to permanently slay a member of our family whom I've never even met. I know it's important, but that doesn't mean I want to go through with it. I don't even know if I can.
Of course you can. What do you mean you don't want to go through with it? We're the children of the Underworld King and Queen. We do what is required of us, not merely what we desire.
You sound just like Father. There was a time I never could communicate with him either, and I sorely wish that he was dead and gone. I'm glad I never had the capability. I might have used it then.
I sound just like Father. Good. Yet there you go, comparing him to Kronos once again. Just because they're related doesn't make them anything alike. Nor is this situation remotely similar to the one you were in.
Oh, I don't know. My situation also involved family members desperately trying to kill each other.
We're trying to prevent that. Oh, last. We'll discuss this more another night. I can't force you to cooperate with me, but I can haunt your dreams.
Well, it's a good thing I'm susceptible to threats. This was a lovely chat. See you some other nap time then.
Count on it. And mark you my words, we're going to fix this situation. We're not going to let our family fall apart.
I'd settle for the latter bit.
Brother, we shouldn't be fighting.
Made it back.
Kronos, is this what he wants? His family back? Odd way of showing it. See you all again in a few nights. Dora, I was thinking, if I promise not to be so uptight, as you call it, would you promise not to move my belongings about when I'm away?
How dare you make demands of me, you insignificant fleck!
Nope, no deal. Wanna be uptight? Go ahead. Don't stop on my account.
You just want to keep messing with my stuff.
That's right.
Say, Dora, would you mind accompanying me over to the baths? I'd hate to think they aren't haunted.
Do I want to float aimlessly in some near boiling water? Do I ever? What are we waiting for?
Just right.
Yeah, this is the life. Wonder if I was ever shy about this kind of stuff.
You still can sense something of the water's warmth, can't you, Dora?
Well, I can see all the steam rising, which I associate with warmth, so I guess it kind of tricks me into thinking warm thoughts.
That doesn't sound so bad. Though you do remember what warmth was like then, from your mortal days?
Not really, no. I guess I've just heard so much about it. It's like I've experienced it myself.
Oh.
Well, that was basically like floating around in your tent, though I appreciate it nonetheless.
Good evening, everyone. So it is written.
Haven't you done enough? I'm warning you, you better cut this out, Trouble. Messing with Kronos, messing with Type.
You clearly did your job already. I'm in.
Well, you're not gonna. And even if you do, you'll look back on this.
I wouldn't mind if things were.
I would.
Successive victories.
Let me see. to my heart's desire. So mote it be. Should be a nice quiet spot to catch a river denizen or two.
Dissolution of time. Disintegration of monstrosity. Connected incantations, negating that which has already come to pass. And violently, terrible use of our craft.
It is. You always said such power ought never to be used, save when no other possibility avails itself. Perhaps not even then. How did you discover such incantations? You practically know more of Kronos than he does himself.
When I learned of what Kronos had done to you and the rest, I refused to accept it, but I studied him nevertheless. Power always contains the secrets of its own undoing.
Even his and Typhon's.
Good evening.
Even his and Typhon's.
So many more shades of the dead now linger here. And the earthy aroma, quite unlike before. These crossroads changed since last I visited.
Welcome back to the abode, Lady Medea. What brings you here? And will you be staying with us for a little while?
No, I am Great Hecate's eyes upon the surface. But the night is young, and I've business with the broker there. A surplus of bones to exchange. See you above and below, sorceress.
See you. Welcome, Lord Charon.
Need something?
Nevertheless, I feel as though I ought have been there, brother. Perhaps I could have protected them, as was my charge. You have every reason to be angry. I'm angry.
This one.
Help yourself.
Order approved. Arms of night, draw out the riches of the earth. So mote it be.
I do have a bit of a taste for this stuff, I suppose. I once traveled much more often to places where it is easier to procure. Perhaps you sensed in me some wistfulness about that.
I've learned from you, Headmistress. So, this is just a small token of my gratitude.
Success. They've ceased attempts to find a good route through Elysium, hence your somewhat unconventional way into Tartarus. The old administrative corridor remains neglected still?
Completely deserted, to the point of being rather peaceful.
Oh, our shades deserve the greatest share of credit for that feat. Though I'll take some, if you insist. Your task is difficult enough that we didn't need you getting lost along the way.
No objections here.
Oh, would you look at that? How could I possibly say no? It seems you found my weakness here, Goddess.
The great tactician has no weaknesses, I'm sure. Though he does now have an extra bottle of nectar. All grown up.
I had my eye on that.
Everything's in order?
A fine selection. I look like a scratching post to you? So you smacked Kronos a good couple of times now. Remind these shades in me what is to happen next. How are you gonna kill that which can...
Commander, though it's tempting to share all my latest progress, we both know I'm never to divulge the details of my task. Not even to you.
Not even to me. But can you say at least your brother, is he gonna be alright? Been worrying about the guy is all.
Nice try, sir. A healthy fear of darkness. By will of night. Night, protect me.
Ooh, scary.
Now for Typhon. For my family.